Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another How to Draw video. It's Sunday, so we're back drawing a new video. Today's video is going to be on Zavok from the Deadly Six from Sonic the Hedgehog. So we're drawing the leader, Zavok. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And also we're getting an early start on Sonic month, so the next couple of How to Draw videos all through the month of June will be Sonic related. I have a whole bunch of them, so we're going to be jumping into a bunch of Sonic requests for the How to Draws. And speaking about requests, this video was requested by Cool Gamer Kid XD. Thank you so much for the request. I know you were waiting for this one to come out. I hope you're ready, and yeah. So without much more to say, let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Zavok, basically what we're going to want to do is draw a nice simple circle, nothing too big. This is just going to be his head, so we're going to get a nice little placement for that. And then you get like a line of action here, and he's basically going to have this big kind of round body. So it's not like a circle, it tapers up a little bit on top of here, a little bit, and then goes down. So it's a little bit bigger here than it is on the bottom. So you get like a shape like that. And then we're going to get one of his legs, which is going to be an oval right here. And then there's going to be another oval about here. That's going to be his foot. And then his other leg is going to be an oval with kind of like a circle right underneath the oval. And then another oval right here. Kind of like that. And then we can get basically just a simple line for his tail. Like this nice S-curve like that. And then he's going to have a hand about here, and an arm, and then he's going to have his shoulder about here, and then his hand will be about here, like that. And that's pretty much good for the gesture that we need. He's very big and blocky, so something like this will work out for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in here, and we're going to draw his face. So if you want to, you can draw the crosshairs. They look something like this. But for Zavok, what I like starting off with is his eyebrows. So to draw those in, what we're going to do is draw kind of like this C shape right here, right in the middle of this like crosshairs. And then it's just going to curve up and then go into two spikes. So you're going to get one spike here, and then another spike. And it's going to go down and in like this. So that's one eyebrow. And then we're going to draw the exact same shape, just going in the opposite direction here. And then it's going to go into two spikes. Like that. And then under his eyebrows, we're going to draw on his eyes, which is a line going down, kind of curving across and then up. And then same thing right here. And then he has like red highlights around his eyes, so you could draw that with just a simple kind of line just kind of hugging the shape of his eyes right here like that. And now we can get two circles right in the middle for his pupils, and then a nice little black dot there and another one. So that's pretty good. And now that we've got his eyes done, we actually can kind of get it in his head shape. So it'll kind of curve up here. There'll be a little bit of a dip, but it'll go around and over like this. And he's going to have two horns, so the horns are going to go out like that. He's going to have another one about here like that. But before we draw in the horns, we're going to draw in his lower jaw. So his jaw is kind of weird because it kind of like really goes out and away. So we're probably going to get like a nice little curve line like this. It's going to curve down, and you're going to get a little shape like this. So he has like this really huge underbite. And then basically all you really need to do is just draw little spikes that go off. So you're going to get one here, another one here, another one right here, another one going up and in, and this one will go up, down and over, like that. And then that's it for his jaw. And now that we have his jaw, and we can draw his horns, so all the overlap's done. So his horns are pretty simple. Basically, we're going to just follow this kind of curve. So we're just going to start here, curve it over, and then up like that. Get like a nice little point, and then as you go down, it gets thicker. So like that. And then same thing on this side. But we're going to see more of the horn here, so we're going to get kind of like an oval, like on the side of his face, and that's going to go out and become the horn. Like that. Very nice, very simple. Now that we've got that down, we could actually draw on his hand over here, because his hand's kind of in front of everything. So this is a pretty good placement. What we're going to do is draw a nice oval here for where the start of his thumb was going to be. And then we're going to get kind of 4 circles here. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're going to go on an arc. So you want to make sure they're on an arc. And basically for the fingers here, what we're going to do is draw this kind of oval shape like this. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's basically like this oval, but the sides here kind of dip in just slightly. So we're going to get one there. This one's going to kind of change its orientation, so this one's kind of lined up like this. This one's going to line up like this. And they're all actually going to kind of go to like the center of the palm right here. So if you draw a line, that's kind of the way they're all going to face. So, and you're just going to be drawing the same shape here. You should have a little bit of a gap between this one and this one, and then these two are just kind of connected onto it. But you still want to keep that arc. So this one's the highest, this one's a little bit lower, and this one's a little bit lower than this one. Like that. And then we got that down, we can draw on the thumb. The thumb's pretty easy. What we're going to do is start about here and just draw a nice little curve line, curving down and in like this. Like that. And it's going to curve up, down, kind of dip in slightly, and then it's going to follow this oval that we have. Then it's going to go out again and then go up. And then we're going to just get a nice curve line here connecting the palm. And then we'll get another little curve line right here, like that. And one more in the middle of the palm, like that. And then the last thing we need to do for his hand is draw in his nails. So it's basically like this nice curve line, and then it just goes into like a spike. So curve line here, spike, curve line, spike, curve line, spike, and they all point to this point right here, where they all connect like that. And you can draw a nice little curve line right there like that. And yeah, it's pretty good. So now we got that down, we could draw in his shoulder spikes. Very similar to kind of like these. You're basically going to start about here, draw an oval. Just draw an oval around like this. And then it's going to spike out like that. So we get one. And then we're going to get a nice little curve line that curves around here like this. And then another one right here. So you get this nice big curve for his shoulder. And then you're going to get one more spike right here like this. And that's it for his shoulder. But actually, before we jump into that, we'll just finish off his entire arm right here. So he's wearing like kind of like a Bowser wristband. So you get like a nice little curve line right under here, followed by another curve line that goes around like this. And then very similar to this shape, we're gonna get little spikes here. So you can draw like kind of like a little bit of an oval, then spikes out like this. Kind of same thing right here. Spikes out, and then another spike right there. And then once you got that down, we can start a little bit around here and just draw a nice curve line in about there for his arm. And that's pretty much his entire hand and arm. This is probably the hardest part about drawing Zavok, this section right here. So if you nailed this, good job, you did the hardest part. So, but now we're going to jump back to the horns because I did not put in the stripes that he has on his horns. So I'm actually just darkening in a little bit of stuff right here. So to draw in the stripes, it's very simple. You just draw a nice little curve line that kind of wraps around the horns here. Like that. Same thing on this side. Try to put the same number of stripes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. So just try to keep it the same number. Try to keep it symmetrical. But now that we got that done, we could draw in a little, start from this kind of curve here, and draw a nice curve line, curve it in like this. So this shows like his arm going kind of like in front of his jaw here, like that. Kind of erase a little bit of the overlap. So that's pretty good. Now we could jump into his body shape. So his body shape's not this kind of just perfect kind of round circle. So we're going to start here. His chest is going to be kind of like the thickest part, and then it's going to dip in and go over like that slightly. And then kind of the same thing here. It's going to have a little bit of a dip going out and then kind of tapers in. Right there. Oh, excuse me. Right there like that. And then right here we're going to get his shoulder. So it's going to just be this nice little curve line like that. And then we're going to get another, you can start with a nice little oval here. And just draw a nice long spike going out like that. So there's one. And actually let's jump into this arm since we're here. So what I like doing with this arm is actually starting off with his wristband, because it's a nice simple shape. So basically what you're going to do is draw like a nice oval like this. And then at the edge of this oval, or actually you're going to draw another oval that hugs it to give it a little bit of depth. Like that. And at the edge of this oval, we're going to draw two lines going down. So one here, here, and then connect them. Like that. And now here we could draw a nice little curve line curving in here for his arm. And you can erase this kind of overlap like that. And now once we got, once we got that down, we could draw in his kind of spikes that go around his wristband. So we draw a triangle here, kind of like an oval, and then a triangle right here. And then another oval and a triangle popping out like that. And now once we got that done, we could draw in a nice oval. So this is going to be his thumb, and then his hand's going to kind of like wrap around here like this. But we're going to start with his thumb right here. So to start off, we're going to kind of hug this oval shape. So it's going to curve in, kind of go out a little bit, kind of in, down, and around like this. And a nice little curve line right here connecting it to the wristband. And then here we can get the curve line into a spike for his nail. So this is his thumb. And then the rest of the fingers are actually pretty easy. Basically what we're going to do is have a nice curve line here until we get to like this point. Now we're going to have a, the line's going to, instead of following this curve, it's going to straighten out a little bit. And then curve down and over like this. A little bit of a curve in right there. And then it's going to get a nice spike right there for the nail. And then the rest of the fingers, it start about here and kind of curve down. And we'll see the tip of this fingertip right here. And you get another one. And then one more that you barely see. And on this one, we get a spike, because this is the only nail we'd be able to see from this angle. So there's that hand. And yeah, now we could draw in the feet, which the feet actually are super simple. So basically, there's actually a pretty good shape right here for this foot. So basically what you want to do is you want to redefine the shape a little bit. So we're going to get a curved line here. Again, keep this light because we're going to follow it, but not as closely as like the final line. So you're just getting a nice little kind of foot shape right here like this. And then you're basically going to get a triangle right here. And then another triangle right here. And now we're going to give these triangles a little bit of depth by starting from this angle and just kind of curving it up like this. And then kind of the same thing right here. You kind of gets obscured a little bit, but that's alright. And at the edge of this toe, it's going to curve in and over like this, so you can just get a nice little curve line. And then pretty much the same thing on this side. We're going to get a nice little triangle going down like this, a little curve line going up. And then just a nice curve line going in for his ankle right there. And now we could darken in this line as well. So it's like the bottom of his foot. And then for his knee, it's this simple, just kind of curve line that curves up, around, and into that. Like that. So that's one foot. And now this foot is also pretty good, but we're actually going to make it go out a little bit farther. Put a little bit more space in between this foot and this one. But this foot's a little bit more tricky, but we're basically going to follow this oval. So it's going to go down, have like a nice curve line like that. Then it's going to have a bump for the knee, so it's going to go out just slightly, kind of go in, pop out just slightly again, and then kind of go into like a really hard curve, so you get like a nice hook right there like that. And then we'll start about here, like right where this line is, and draw a nice little curve line like this. And then we'll draw another line curving in like that. And then what we're going to do here is draw this kind of foot shape just again like this. And these toes are going to be a little bit different from this one. Basically they're going to just be more rounded. So we're getting a nice little rounded triangle like this. And a nice little round kind of triangle like that. And now we're going to get a curve line right here. It's going to curve in and over like that. A nice little curve line right here, like that. And then another little line that curves up and over, like that for the foot. And draw a line connecting these two. And then the last part is just a little triangle on the bottom here. And the very last thing we need to draw about Zavok is his belt line, basically. And super simple. You're going to start about here, and it goes up and kind of goes into a V. Like that. So you go up, V, and then it just curves in like that. Oh, and we almost forgot his tail. His tail, super simple. We basically follow this line. And very similar to the horns, we're just going to draw a line curving up and out like this. And then curving down and around like that. And that's pretty much how you draw Zavok from the Deadly Six. Yeah, so let me get everything all ready here. So this is the sketch that we just did. Here is an inked version of the same picture. So we have to the left there is the inked version, so that's the more finished version, and we have on the right is the sketch that we just did. So yeah, Zavok's not too hard. He's very like a lot of basic shapes. So you're doing a lot of like cones, a lot of big circles, a lot of big ovals. So yeah, he's not too hard to draw. Honestly, he's probably one of the easier Sonic characters. So yeah. Anyway, thank you again, Cool Gamer Kid XD, for the request. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh god, I can't stop burping. This is awful. This is awful for a video. But anyway, guys, this is kind of like the small start to Sonic Month. Sonic Month starts next month, which is in like 2 weeks. But I have so many Sonic requests, I felt the need to just kind of start doing the Sonic drawing aspect early, just to get some of these out of here. But anyway, guys, if you do have requests, I do take them. All you need to do is leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below. I'll take your name and what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday, when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason. But since it's Sonic Month coming up, as of uploading this video, a lot of the requests will be Sonic related. So, yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.